Welcome back. In March, our 11 Investigates team released its documentary, Her Name Was Sister-Margaret-Ann. The story looked at allegations that the church interfered in the investigation into the 1980 murder of Sister Margaret Ann Paul. And that story led to a meeting this afternoon of the Toledo Honor Board. Lead investigator Brian Duggar joins us now to explain how all that came out. Honor Board, what is that?
Yeah, the Honor Board is it was put together back in 2023 to honor prominent Toledo citizens. So basically, they want to name a street sign after someone. This is what the Honor Board makes a recommendation to the City Council, and then the City Council react. Now, what they have never done
is taking one away.
To take away an honor, and that's what they were asked to do today. They were asked to take away the honor from Monsignor Jerome Schmit, who has a street sign outside the Fifth Third Field, and basically it came down to they didn't know what to do. They said, we've never had to do something like this, so we're not really sure how to do it. So a lot of people talked, a lot of people are really passionate on both sides. The church even sent, representatives, but in the end, the board just said, we're going to table this.
So Monsignor Schmit is being blamed, according to your story, for being interactive in interfering and keeping the investigation going, or just dragging the feet with interviews? How deep was this?
Yeah, so what happened back in 1980, the detectives believed that Father Robinson killed Sister Margaret-Ann Paul. They had him in a second day of interrogations. They're interviewing him for a second day. They believe they're about to get a confession. Assistant Police Chief Ray Vedder came in with Robinson's attorney and also Monsignor Schmit, and they went in, they talked to him, and a couple minutes later, Father Robinson comes out with Monsignor Schmit, and he's gone. 3 weeks later, the investigation's over. So several people believe that he was heavily involved in, if not outright stopping the investigation, certainly slowing it down.
All right, so the meeting happens today. What happened? Any conclusion at all?
Well, this is the thing that was so weird is that, again, they didn't know what to do. I mean, and so the conclusion was that, we're going to look at the 2002 resolution that actually created this street sign for him. We're going to look at why they created it in the first place, and then they're going to look at, can we even take this away?
So there are people who are supporting removing the sign. It's a matter of convincing the committee, but there were people that were testifying in favor of taking it away.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the board, there are certainly people who maybe were positive as far as maybe we should take this away, but there were also people that, reading the room, people that definitely thought, maybe we should just kind of leave. There's not enough evidence showing that he really interfered in the investigation. But there were a lot of people in the room. Like I said, the church sent its attorney to read a statement supporting Monsignor Schmit. Ray Vedder, the police chief, his family members were there kind of defending his honor. But there were multiple people that spoke out against his actions back then.
What do you think is going to happen here?
My gut kind of tells me that, it's going to be very hard for them to conclude that. Well, Dan, here's what I thought they should have done. I thought they should have just made the recommendation to the city council to take down the sign. At that point, it kind of throws the ball in city council's court. They can investigate it more. They can have open conversation during the meeting, and it kind of takes it off of them. So that's what I think they should have done. In another 30 days, what's going to happen, I don't know. I think there was definitely some resistance to taking down this sign.
So we'll have more coming up tonight in the news?
At 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock on WTO. Okay.
Yep.
Brian Duggar, thank you so much. Nice job.